Are you looking for the best impact drivers? In this video, we will look at some of the 6 best impact drivers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. DeWalt 20V Max Impact Driver Kit, a 1/4 inch. Those looking for enough driving power to build a garage or a shed need look no further than the DeWalt 20V Max Impact Driver. Aimed at both professionals and enthusiastic DIYers, the tool's powerful torque, compact design, and light weight of just 2.8 pounds make it among the top options for an impact driver. Additionally, this cordless impact driver includes an ergonomic grip that offers good control and 3 LED lights to brighten dark corners. As a longtime fan of DeWalt tools, I was expecting good things from this 20-volt impact driver, and I wasn't disappointed. It features a one-handed hex chuck to easily switch between bits, and it comes with a 20-volt lithium-ion battery and charger. That's a pretty good deal. A slight downside is the 1.5 amp-hour battery, which did not last as long as I felt it should have. I got just over 40 minutes out of the battery at near constant use. Still, the DeWalt impact driver excelled in inserting various fasteners into softwoods and hardwoods, and I found it also worked well for loosening previously frozen fasteners without stripping out the heads. This is not a brushless driver, which means runtime is slightly shortened, but it's well engineered and offers considerable torque and power, and I was highly impressed by the sensitivity of the variable speed trigger. For the best results, consider keeping a spare battery charged to double runtime. At number 2. Black Plus Decker 20V Max Power Connect, a 1/4 inch. Cordless. From a company with a more than century-long reputation for producing quality tools comes the Black & Amp Decker 20-volt cordless impact driver. I'm familiar with many of the tools that Black & Amp Decker makes, but I have never used one of its impact drivers. I was pleasantly surprised by the power, 1,400 nlbs of torque, and a high rotation speed of 3,000 rpms. The driver pulls quite a bit of energy from the slightly lackluster 1.5 amp-hour rechargeable battery, so I only got 30 minutes of consistent use out of the driver before I needed to recharge the battery. I found the Black & Amp Decker impact driver very comfortable in hand, and its non-slip rubberized grip added to its ease of use without hand fatigue. With the battery in place, the driver is well balanced, with the weight falling almost equally between the head and the battery compartment, which I feel helps stabilize the tool during use. The power driver excelled at inserting and removing fasteners from softwoods and hardwoods, but the chuck failed to grab the bits securely a couple of times. That may well have been a user error since I was testing at a relatively quick pace and might not have gotten the bits in securely. When I reinserted the bits, I had no problems. At number 3. Craftsman V20 Impact Driver Kit. Craftsman has long been associated with quality tools at affordable prices for the DIY user, and its V20 cordless impact driver continues the tradition. I found this Craftsman impact driver to be a dependable and solid performer. It delivers 1,460 nlbs of torque, 3,100 IPM, and a maximum speed of 2,800 RPM, which is competitive performance to other DIY-type impact drivers. It scored well in testing for both inserting and removing fasteners quickly from softwoods and hardwoods. Its impact hammering also kicked in right away when I used it to remove a frozen screw, loosening it before the bit stripped out the head. I was surprised and impressed to find the Craftsman has a brushless motor, which is typically about 30% more efficient than an equivalent brush motor. Plus, it comes with a 2.0Ah rechargeable lithium-ion battery, which lasts longer than the batteries of some of the higher-priced drivers in this lineup. In testing, the battery lasted nearly an hour before needing a recharge. A rapid battery charger is also included. This impact driver has an LED work light for improved visibility. The tool is slightly heavy at 4.1 pounds, but that's a decent trade-off for dependability and solid performance. At number 4. Metabo HPT18V Cordless Impact Driver. As a fan of the former Hitachi power tool line, I was excited to test the Metabo HPT Impact Driver. As of 2018, Metabo became the new name for Hitachi tools, and if this impact driver is any indication of the brand's future, I won't hesitate to choose more power tools from this line. The Metabo Impact Driver offers a host of features aimed at the professional, but that shouldn't put off the serious DIY remodeler. The tool delivers immense power with 1,832 Nlbs of torque and a 4,000 IPM triple hammer action to drive screws and fasteners home in no time. With 4-stage speed adjustability for maximum precision, the tool reaches speeds up to 2,900 RPM. Weighing 2.9 pounds, this impact driver was very comfortable to handle. It is neither heavy nor bulky. An LED light and a charge indicator are convenient extras. The Metabo had no problem inserting and removing fasteners in softwoods and hardwoods, and it made quick work of removing frozen/over-tightened fasteners without stripping out the heads. This impact driver comes as a bare tool, so users must purchase a battery separately. Compatible 18-volt batteries range from a 1.5 amp-hour model, a little underpowered for professional users, to a massive 8 amp-hour model that offers class-leading runtimes. I picked a 3 amp-hour battery, which was more than enough to power the impact driver in my testing. With this much torque, anything less than a 3 amp-hour battery will undercut the performance of this impact driver. At number 5. Avid Power Impact Driver Kit 180N.M 20V Cordless. Initially, I was leery when I started testing the Avid Power Impact Driver, but I soon discovered it could hold its own among higher-priced light-duty drivers. The tool is relatively lightweight at 3.1 pounds, and I found it to be well balanced. The non-slip rubberized grip is a plus, and the Avid Power Impact Driver has a very nice set of LED lights that clearly illuminate the work area. The Avid Power features slightly less torque than larger models, coming in at 1,590 Nlbs. It also features 2,700 RPMs, which was the lowest of the drivers I tested. However, in actual use, inserting and removing fasteners, the Avid Power performed impeccably, and it ran continuously for just over 30 minutes before I had to recharge its 1,500 amp-hour battery. The battery and the charger are included with this model. The chuck was firm and secure, and it held the bits tightly. While the Avid Power Impact Driver doesn't generate the force that other impact drivers can, it's not intended to do so. This is a light-duty impact driver, and I found it more than suitable for most household needs. Plus, it comes with a nice assortment of socket and drive bits. At number 6. Porter Cable 20V Max Impact Driver Kit. The Porter Cable 20V Max Impact Driver Kit comes with two 1.5 amp-hour rechargeable lithium-ion batteries, a battery charger, and the impact driver, making it a decent option for those looking for a ready-to-go quality tool with extended runtime. In testing, the Porter Cable ran for nearly an hour on a single battery charge, and then I had another fully charged battery to pop into place. It comes with a built-in battery status indicator, but try as I might, I couldn't get it to work. That was fine, however, since it's pretty easy to tell when a battery is getting low without the need for an indicator. The Porter Cable offers nearly as much torque and rotation speed as some of the more powerful drivers I tested, and it didn't bog down at all during the fastener insertion and removal tests. It did become warm in my hand after about 20 minutes, and I paused to let it cool down and give my hand and wrist a break. After a 5-minute cool down, we were both ready to go again. The impact driver never overheated, but I found it more suited to general use than constant use. That's not unusual. The Porter Cable tool is well balanced and features a rubberized non-slip grip that for comfortable use. It weighs in at just 2.9 pounds, so it's also suitable for extended overhead use. It's an all-around impact driver that would come in handy for DIYers.